Hello and welcome to the TexLa Special YouTube channel for this March 2024 TexLa HO scale update. You can see here we have some bumper posts that are going to be installed here in the diesel and car shop facilities. The fueling rack is been mocked up. They've got the holes drilled for the wiring harness. You can see they have the pit for the transfer table is being leveled out. You have some temporary protection there on one of the diesel shop tracks. And if you recall, there was some PC tie drop ends here. They have been ripped out in favor for more traditional, as God intended, 9-inch drop ends. And in some places we have the original 3-inch drop ends. This little guy here, this switch here on this end of the yard, which goes from main number 2 into the yard, right in this area we've been having issues with shorts, so we're trying to narrow that down, figure out what that could possibly be. We've got ground throws assembled for every switch that is reasonably accessible and not super close to another track where piano wire is going to have to be used. We come around this way, you can see we have the PC drop ends completely eliminated on main 1 and 2 and some custom cut flex track drop ends to fill out the curve. Also, you can see that the curved switch here on this end has been ripped out. I'm not sure if that's a permanent thing or a temporary thing. Either way, this switch on this lead is out of service, at least for the moment, and they've got a bumper post there. Hopefully they leave it out of service. I think that'd be a good opportunity for some weathered, distressed track. You can see here some more switch stands, ground throws ready to go, ready to be installed. Here's one of the 3-inch drop ends that I was talking about. On Mickey's town module, Mr. David Nugent has been working on wiring all of this up so that when it's done, you'll need a welding mask to appreciate it in its entirety. Same with the passenger depot, which is also going to have a commissary and a Railway Express Agency office right there. We come around over here, you'll see that the PC drop ends have been removed here as well, replaced with custom cut flex track drop ends. And over here around on the other end of main tracks 1 and 2, on the other end of the layout by the diesel shops, we also have custom cut flex track drop ends in place as well. So the PC tie drop ends in concept were a great idea. The problem was the way that this railroad goes together. That's where the problem lied. So the way these modules sit on these legs, you have that little notch there in the frame, and that allows it to sit down inside between a pair of, I guess you'd call them keepers, and that holds the modules together loosely. To ensure a good, tight, and snug fit, we use carriage bolts to bolt everything together. But the fact that you have to drop the modules in, end to end, rather than butting them together and bolting them up like on the O-gauge layout, that caused regular occurrences where the frame of the module would snag on the rail ends of the PC ties. So they'd come undone, they'd come unsoldered, and they'd get out of alignment, and it was just a nightmare and a pain in the butt. Again, a great concept in theory, but in practice it was an absolute nightmare. And simply because of the way the legs that support this railroad are designed to interlock with the modules, they had to go. There's a few spots on the railroad where the PC tie drop ends have yet to be eliminated. You can see one right there. On those industry tracks, those are PC tie drop-ins there, straddling that joint of that module. But to my knowledge, that's the only spot left on this railroad where there are the PC tie drop-ins. Right now, the big project is getting this area here diagnosed so we can figure out what's causing the short when you have a train crossing from main 2 into the yard. Electrically speaking, for our purposes, main 2 to main 3. And getting the wiring and lighting done. And of course, finishing out the track laying in the yard area for the engine fueling and sanding facility, as well as getting the engine shop back in place. So thank you all for watching. With any luck, we will have this railroad on display at the Galveston Train Show on the final weekend of April at the Galveston Railroad Museum, I believe. We at the TexLa Model Railroad Club hope to see you wonderful people from YouTube land out there, and we hope you have a good time. And as always, thank you for the views, thank you for the support. Texas Special out.